ChatGPT just released their browser called ChatGPT Atlas, and in this video I'll be sharing with you 7 of the best uses I've found that will save you immense amount of time, energy and money. And in the end, I'll also be sharing with you the problems that I'm facing and why this, at least for me, will not be replacing Chrome anytime soon. Alright, so getting straight into it, this is how the interface looks like as of now. It's pretty clean and minimal. You have a search bar over here, and then what most people are not talking about is there's a hidden URL bar. So if you want to go to directly a URL, for example google.com, you can go directly from here, which is something I do. But if you want to use this main bar, this is how it works. Okay, I search AI automation and then it does ChatGPT search, which is something I don't want. Like, I don't want my main search to be a ChatGPT search. If I want to do it, I just go to ChatGPT or Gemini. Why would I go to a browser? So I want to go on links. I can see only, this is the button where you have to click in order to like get to the browser version. There are like 10 links which are something you don't want, and then you're gonna go to the next thing. There's no option, at least not that I can see. So you have to click on Google button over here, and then it will take you to the Google search engine, which is something you want. Now it's a very tedious process. I don't like it. I wish if it directly took me to Google search and there was an option to go to ChatGPT over here instead of by default going to the ChatGPT version. That's something not what I wanted over here. But again, let's actually talk about the good things over here, not the bad ones. So the first use we're going to talk about is building. If you can imagine a thing, you can probably build it. I am building something right in front of you. Have a look and take inspiration from it. It's a calculator that I actually wanted to build. I am planning to buy a car, and I wanted to know how much salary or how much income do I need in order to afford a car of X amount. To make a calculator just like that on Excel, it would take me like probably ages because I don't know Excel, but I wanted something like that to be built. So this is where I can take help of agent mode. Now I have tried this on ChatGPT as well, like building it on it, but it failed and it didn't do things quite right. So I'm building the same thing over here again. Now I didn't actually give the command directly to agent, and now I'm actually building a prompt for that so that I can give the idea to ChatGPT first, and then it gives me a nice prompt which I can give to the agent. So you don't go directly just putting your thoughts and giving it to the agent. You have to structure your thoughts. You have to structure the whole thing in order for it to make sense and like do the thing as you want it to be. All right, to give you a glimpse of prompt, I want you to write a prompt to create a financial Google sheet in which it does a salary calculation, like how much salary do you need in order to afford a car of X price. The user should give the X showroom price, and it should give back the salary amount, the EMI, the on-road price and everything. That's what's in the thing. And I've also written about a rule which is 24/10 rule. It's actually stating that 20% should be the down payment of any car you buy, 4 years should be the time of the EMI, and then 10% of your income should be dedicated to your car, be it fuel, be it maintenance, or be it the EMI. Let's actually go, and now ChatGPT is building the prompt for us from scratch. Let's actually see how it works because I'm not sure yet. Alright, so while it's writing my prompt, I have actually opened a Google Sheet, and over here, if you can see, there's the ChatGPT sidebar, and here's the option of agent mode. Now all we need to do is to copy the prompt that it's writing right now and paste it over here, and ChatGPT will build the whole Google Sheet right in front of us with just this prompt. How interesting is that? Command C, and then paste. So here's our prompt, and now it's time to see the magic happening. Okay, we click the button, and now you're gonna see the whole thing. This is our ChatGPT agent, and for your reference, this is only available for Plus and Pro users. So if you pay $20 or you pay $200, only then you're gonna get access to this thing. It's actually right now scanning what's there on the screen, and once you see kind of blue highlights over here in the corners, it actually starts moving and starts building. It's not happening right now. It's just setting up Google Sheet, and it's actually telling you what it's doing over here. Now you can see the blue highlights over here, and now it has renamed the whole thing. Now it's gonna take shitloads of time. Like I'm telling you, it's gonna take probably 25 to 30 minutes. So till then, you can actually do something else while it's running in the background. But this is something no one is telling you. that it takes shit loads of power from your computer. I can feel the whole Mac stuttering while it's building it. So something you need to keep in mind is it's gonna take a lot of power and you won't be able to do much things. So if you're just giving a task, it's better that you go away and drink some coffee while it's coming back and you can see it's building. It's really cool to see it in real time, isn't it? Okay, so now I'm pausing it and I'm coming back when it's actually built. Alright, so here we are, and it took probably 25-30 minutes as I said, and this is our whole thing. You can see it's a calculator that's completely built. It has colors, it has percentages, it has currencies, and then there's also a dashboard, which I definitely didn't tell her to build, but she actually built it, so kudos to it. And then there's a reference data, like what's actually the rules we are talking about over here, the insurance rate, the loan rate. And now we actually go to the calculator and let's actually put in 10 lakhs over here because I'm in India, I'm talking lakhs, and I select it as diesel. Now I actually see what's the onward price. Yes, that's pretty well. I don't know how accurate it is because it took the data from the relevant source, so I think it's going to be pretty accurate. And if you can see, this is the whole chart. This is the required salary, so I need to make around 3 lakh rupees per month in order to afford this, which is quite well. Alright, so coming to the next one, which is research. Now, if you guys are following this channel, you know that I'm starting an AI automation business, and in order to start that, I need to learn AI automation as well. Pretty basic. Now, for that, I probably need to have arsenal of mentors through which I can actually learn this skill. And the best place I've found is YouTube, because there are so many influencers, so many AI guys who are teaching the stuff that I'm planning to do. And the problem is I am not able to find them. So let's actually take help from ChatGPT and see if it can actually find the right people for my thing. So right now what we are going to do over here is I'm going to tell ChatGPT find all the channels related to AI automations and make a Google Doc with compiling all of the channels and send it to my Gmail. So it's a 4-step process. First it needs to kind of scrape YouTube in order to like figure out which are the automation channels I'm talking about, and then it needs to create a Google Doc, and then it needs to compile all of that, write summaries, and then it also needs to send it to me. So let's actually test it right now. Alright, so I've written the prompt. It is find the best YouTube channels in the AI automation agency space, usually influencers that are teaching AI automation to people and how to make money out of it. Then create a report of all the channels and create a Google Doc out of it. Once you have created it, share it with sajugupta@gmail.com, which is my Gmail. Now it's a complicated prompt because I've just written it in natural language, but let's actually see how it works. Don't forget to turn on the agent mode or else it's not gonna be able to do it. So we click the button and let it go. I don't know if you guys know, but scraping YouTube is almost an impossible task. There are no APIs or there are no software that allows you to scrape YouTube channels based on niche, based on searches. I know it because I was running a YouTube marketing agency, and finding clients to work with was pretty hard because there was no software to find the leads and stuff. If this can actually do it, if you can just run it through hours and hours and tell it to find the right YouTube channels, it's a complete menace. Like I'm telling you, it's worth so much money because it can do it while you are doing anything, and it can just run it in the background. Alright, it didn't take a lot of time. I expected it to take, you know, tens of minutes, but it has been like 5 minutes or so, and it has actually created the whole report. And now I'm curious to see if it's gonna like share it to me directly or it's gonna ask for permission. Okay, so it has completed the whole thing, but there's a problem actually. There is no YouTube link over here, which is something I expected. Like obviously you need to have the YouTube links over here as well. But about the sharing thing, it has actually asked for my permission before it actually shared it to me. So let's actually grant it. Yes, please do. And see how it actually shares the whole thing with me. Alright, there it goes. And also, like, it kind of looks scary when you read this. It looks like the user wants me to share something with an email address. Like, I'm the user now. That is the main character. Isn't that scary? Like, how much time have we got left before it takes over the entire world? Okay, it's sharing through the Google Doc itself. That is what I wanted. And can you see it, how slow it is? Sometimes it does the thing pretty fast, but sometimes it's kind of very slow. Okay, it's gonna share it. Just click on send, you idiot. And writing, boom. It did it. Alright, so let's move to the next one, which is finding the best price. This is something I see myself regularly using. So I wanted to buy S25 Ultra, and there are two things we're gonna do over here. First, we're gonna ask it, hey, can you tell me the lowest price this device went to on Amazon, like a price history, and also tell me if I can get it for cheaper on another websites. Do your research properly, cause it hallucinates pretty bad sometimes, I'm not gonna lie. And now what's gonna do is see what was the lowest price on Amazon that was listed, and you can just find out if there were discounts earlier, so it means it's gonna go further than that in coming future. So over here I can see that as of October, the lowest price on Amazon was about 950 for this variant. Well, looks like I am having a bad deal because I'm paying 25% more than what it actually went to. And then I can also get it on Flipkart, which is a shopping website in India, for 102334. I didn't have to like open Flipkart, open Reliance, open different sources to kind of find out the best price. I was just asking, and it did it for me. And now it's not just that, because it can read the entire page. I can ask it like, hey, can you tell me all the negative things people are facing with this device from reading all the reviews. Boom. I don't even need to like scroll the entire thing and go to the reviews to see what are the negative ones, so that I can be prepared for what's coming on my new phone, and it can do it for me. Let's actually see how the response comes out to be, because I know there are some problems with this device because my friends have bought this. Okay, hardware designs feel upgrade feels minimal. Absolutely right. I know there are so many people talking about this because there were no upgrades on this. S Pen has reduced feature. I can tell you that much as well. Like, I use it a lot, and yeah, I think it actually read the whole reviews and gave the verdict based on that. Alright, the fourth one is responding to mails. Now, I get a shitloads of mail where people are just asking me very basic questions that they can just do a ChatGPT search or Google search, and I have to like answer them because they are my friends. So I kind of feel like I just want to tell them to help yourself, but then I realize it's gonna be rude. So now what I can do over here is I can select it, and there's a blue dot. Can you see it? I can open ChatGPT and be like, hey, can you help him out? And it's gonna do it for me. How simple and easy is that? It's free and it's a lot easy. I will click on update and boom, it's there. I just send it. So you can use it to respond the whole email conversations as well, because I used to do it earlier as well, where I used to copy paste all the threads I had in my emails and just going back and forth between ChatGPT and telling it, hey, I want this, hey, I want that. Now it can actually read the entire threads of messages and respond based on that. You don't need to give it the context, because it can actually read the whole page. How simple and easy is that? Alright, the next thing I'm gonna surely use it a lot for is searching through forums. There are forums like Reddit and Quora where there are answers to freaking every single question. But the problem is you need to go through a lot of content in order to find the thing that you want. So over here, what we can do is tell ChatGPT to scan through all the answers that we want. For example, there are two agent builders as of now in my knowledge, which is N10 and Make.com, and then there's also a new one in the town, which is ChatGPT's agent builder. Now I'm very confused as a beginner in this field. Should I go with the agent builder? Should I go with N10 and Make.com? There's whole controversy going around in this field. Now I want to know what are other people saying about it, and this is the place where I want to get the real opinions of real people. I don't want to get AI to answer these questions. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just search it. Hey, I am a automation beginner. I'm confused between what to learn. Should I go for N8N and Make, or I should learn the new ChatGPT agent builder. Please go through this subreddit and figure out the answer for me based on what people are saying. Just answer based on this subreddit. Okay, those who don't know, subreddit is a particular community, and there are so many communities on Reddit. This is the R automation, which is an automation community. There are people talking about automation every single day. So now I have got the answer, and now I can go through it, I can read through it, I can circle back on it and see which one should I actually learn, what are the pros and what are the cons. And this is not based on any blogs or any one person writing it, because that's what major LLMs are doing. Like they go through one or two or three blogs where people write, hey, you should learn this and not that, hey, these are the pros and cons. But I wanna do it in real thing. These are all the real conversations, and it has gone through all of it, and I can just read a summary of what people are saying about those three platforms. This is what is more reliable in my opinion than reading blogs. This can be used in so many different ways. Like you can search through stocks, you can search through crypto, you can search through ideas about starting a business, or maybe choosing the right career for yourself. There are so many conversations happening on it, and it can scrape through all of that within minutes or within seconds. Alright, let's actually move to the fifth use, which is my personal favorite, and I know so many people are gonna use it once they know how to actually use it properly. So keep this in your front head and make sure you watch it properly. Now, if you have booked flights before, you know that it's a shit task. You need to see that's the right timing. You know, you don't want to pay a premium price. You want to see if the luggage is there. You want to see if it's a direct flight or it's an indirect flight. There's so many things that goes between things. I'm gonna show you a clear step-by-step path of how I'm gonna book flights. Like I'm gonna automate this task for sure. If this one thing I'm gonna use this for, it's gonna be just for this one thing. For example, let's say I'm gonna go from Delhi, India to Phuket, Thailand in November. I don't have to do anything, like literally anything. I can just ask ChatGPT like what do I want, and it's gonna find every single thing for me, and I just have to like sit back, relax, and scroll through Instagram if I like. So this is the prompt I'm gonna write. Make sure you pay attention. Hey, I wanna go to Phuket from Delhi, and I want you to find the cheapest flights. My vacation is gonna be from 7 to 10 days based on when we are getting the best rates on flights, and it should be direct. That's it. And make sure you select the agent mode, or it's gonna do nothing. Boom, it will take from here. Now I'm just gonna like sit back, watch shorts or reels based on my mood, and it's gonna find the right flights for me. It's such a pain in the ass task for me, at least. Just have a look. It found that the cheapest to go to Phuket is February, and it's selecting the flights only from February, and it's selecting the lowest cost dates. Alright, so here are flights, and it has found some really cheap flights. Like I can go to another country and come back in like less than $250. What else do you want as a 21-year-old? Like you just want this. And here are cheapest flight. You can't get any cheaper than that. I am a freaking frugalist, if you might call me, but yes, I'm just gonna like poke it right now. Alright, so that was the sixth use, and now we are coming to the last one, which is browser history. Now this is a freaking menace. I'm telling you, there are so many times I've searched about something, I've found something on the web, and then I completely forgot about that. And when I need to kind of find out, I need to like scroll through all the history and see when was I searching, what was I searching. So again, it's a complete mess up in all the other browsers, but this is something ChatGPT does it super well. For example, I was searching through some sweaters, and let's just ask if it remembers or not. Hey ChatGPT, I remember that I was searching through some sweater, maybe in beige color. Could you find them for me from the browser history? Thanks, love. And boom. There we go. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna see it. I'm gonna be killed for writing that, but I'm gonna do it for you guys. Let's see. Okay, it's searching through browser memories, and there we go. That was what I was searching for, and boom, like it got it. I think there were some more. I remember there were sweaters. Yes, it did find out some more. There we go. That was exactly what I was looking for. And now you can search through any freaking thing in your browser history, even for the things that you should not be searching. That too, if you don't remember what you were watching and you want to like watch it again, if you know. So you can do that as well. Now based on that, I know you must be pumped to try this out, but again there are some cons that I want to like put in front so that you can take the right decision. The major being, this is not going to replace Chrome or anything anytime soon, for me at least. Why? Because of three major reasons. The first one being agent mode is super slow. Like, I kid you not, it's so slow sometimes that you're like, I'm bored, I can't use my computer because it takes so much power from it and everything just heats up. I don't know if it's happening just on my computer, but I think a lot of people are going to face it as well because it takes a lot of power. So it's better that you do things on your own, but some things you can't do is like build sheet on yourself. Like, I can't build an Excel sheet. I can't actually find the flights, or it takes shitloads of time. So maybe I'm gonna use it occasionally, like just for the things, but I'm not gonna like switch the entire browser just for it. Because again, even if you have the plus plan, you're gonna get only 40 agent searches, and of which I actually used 20 of that just to make this one video in 2 days. So what the hell I'm gonna like do with the rest 20? Like if they were like unlimited or even 150 or 200, it would have been a fair thing, but in 40 searches, like I can't do much. Like it's pretty low, to be honest. And then the second thing, which I already spoke about, is there's no option as of now to get the default Google search. Like, if I'm using a browser, I want it to either go to a URL or I want it to go to a search engine, which is Google in my preference. Now I don't want it to go to ChatGPT. If I want to talk to ChatGPT, I can just open Gemini over here and I can just talk to it over here. It's pretty much the same. I don't want a ChatGPT search on my browser. It's a pain in the ass. I have to click 2 times just to get to Google search, and that's a major flaw for me. And the third one being, the major thing that it's gonna give is this sidebar, right? This is a very major part of this browser. But if you're aware of extensions like Monica and there are some more, it actually gives the same extension power on any browser. So why would I actually shift my browser over here? And the fourth one, which is a bonus one, is I have privacy issue. I'm not sure if I'm gonna give all of my data, if I'm gonna like share my screen continuously with ChatGPT all the time. It's pretty scary for me, and this is the biggest thing that is holding me off to switch to this browser. Except for that, there are good users. If you are like very fascinated about it, I want you to give it a shot. Like, 20 bucks isn't much. You can just try it out, and then you also get ChatGPT for the whole month. But in my opinion, I'm not gonna shift to it. Maybe you will, maybe you will not. That depends on you. This was it for this video, and if you want to know my plan to make money with AI, you can watch this video over here, and I'm gonna see you soon.